Have you ever noticed that you're not really alone? Even when the room is silent, there is always a conversation happening inside your head. And usually, there are two voices. One says, I want. I want rest. I want comfort. I want something easier, something nicer, something now. And the other voice says, I need to. I need to get up. I need to do the hard thing. I need to keep going, even when I don't feel like it. Most of our life is lived somewhere between these two voices. Today, we're often told something very simple. Listen to yourself. Follow what you want. Be true to who you really are. And many people assume that the real self is the voice that says, I want. Because desire feels honest, it feels emotional, it feels alive. But here's the question we almost never ask. What if that voice isn't your true self at all? The voice that says, I want, is not evil. It's not wrong. But it's not you. It's a projection. It's a collection of habits, fears, impulses, memories of pleasure, and avoidance of pain. That voice wants comfort. It wants safety. It wants reward without cost. And that makes sense. But if you only follow this voice, something strange happens. Life becomes easier and emptier. You don't grow. You don't move forward. You don't become more. You just stay. Now, let's look at the other voice, the one that says, I need to. This voice is quiet. It doesn't promise happiness. It doesn't offer pleasure. Sometimes it doesn't even explain itself. It just says, this matters. This is necessary. This is your responsibility. This voice isn't comfortable, and that's exactly why we avoid it. But here is the key idea. This voice doesn't come from desire. It comes from direction. You are not the voice that wants. You are the one who chooses which voice to listen to. Your identity is not built from pleasure. It's built from decisions. Every time you listen to I need to instead of I want, you become a little more solid, a little more real. Not happier, but stronger. Not freer, but more grounded. This is how people grow without even realizing it. Some people describe this feeling as destiny. Others call it meaning. Others call it my path. Different words, same experience. It's the feeling that when you do what you need to do, life stops resisting you. It's still hard, but it makes sense. And that sense is something no amount of pleasure can replace. If you always choose I want, nothing terrible happens. That's the danger. Life doesn't collapse, it just slowly loses depth. And one day you wake up tired, not because life is hard, but because it's shallow. So here is a small question for you. Today, which voice have you been listening to more? And what is one thing you know you need to do, but keep postponing? You don't need to answer in words. You don't even need to act immediately. Just notice the voice. Because the moment you hear it clearly, you're already closer to becoming who you are.